Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and today we are going to talk about the Ultra Overwatch cheese comps, or rather, the rise of the cheese comps and how to deal with them. And we're going to find out how to deal with them by me actually playing in a cheese comp and talking about how it's got, well, quite a lot of weaknesses if you're going to actually expose them instead of just like trickling into the point and getting killed. Now, this is a game that's around 3.7k, I think this is. This is Spitfire. He's just done his placements. He's having a great time. And yeah, he's playing Torb on Horizon Lunar Colony. So you see the chat here. Go cheese, first point. This happens all of the time. Now, what we've got here is the cheese comp. And the cheese comp is this dude and it's this lady. These two together can hold down the point pretty much indefinitely if the enemy team are not going to get together and attack it correctly, right? Which most of the time they don't do. And that's why this comp is so powerful, because it's so easy to pull off compared to, well, how to actually counter this. And in this video, I'm going to at least try and give you guys some advice and some tips on how to deal with it. What I find very interesting, though, is this comp is easily dealt with at GM level. The thing is, though, at GM, I think that is 0.8% of the entire global population of the game. So if I'm like, oh yeah, guys, just get better communication. Oh yeah, just get a Sombra. It doesn't work. Like, it has to be like coordination on another level. And if this is beating teams in Master, which Master is extremely high level as well, then obviously it works for all the other teams. And like I said, the reason why this is a very common comp right now, the sort of Torb Orisa cheese, is because it's so easy to pull off. I do not play Torbjorn. And again, this kind of serves to show you how powerful this is. So by all means, you can do this comp. I mean, it's still a legitimate strategy. Yeah, it is cheesy, but it's still a legitimate strategy in the game. It is down to the enemy team to counter it, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So let's just go through what I'm doing, because I'm putting my Torb turret down in an advanced position. This is so I get some Torb ultimate charge. They probably won't expect the turret to be there. It's going to do a bit of damage to them, and I can easily rebuild the turret on the point behind the Orisa shield. Now, there are different ways you can play this comp, but you need Orisa and you need Torbjorn. And then all you do is just do Torb stuff, or if you're Orisa, just do Orisa stuff. But make sure you've got your barrier down and make sure you've got your turret down. And you basically, this is it. Like, all you're seeing here, this is literally the entire game plan. We sit here and it's down to the enemy team to beat us. Now, the enemy team, we're going to check their team comp out in a second, because the first push is always like, well, have they got anything interesting? Let's just play this a little second before we before I pause it, because I want to show you what's going on here, because it's kind of like a good idea. Okay, it's a good idea here from this Junkrat, because what he's trying to do, this guy, is he's flank round the side, throw bombs in, which get round the Orisa shield, maybe take out the Torb turret, maybe do, you know, get some kills, because Junkrat's all about maybes, right? You just play the, it's like Hanzo in a way, but worse. You just sort of play the percentages, fire bombs into an area and hope you get kills. It could have worked, you know, he could have got a couple of kills, but he didn't. The problem is, though, if you look at what's going on here, you can see two of the enemy players there. We've got a Lucio, we've got a Junkrat, and then we've got our soldier up there, and obviously you've got, well, me here. They're in a really bad position. They're so out of position here, they're going to get absolutely crushed, and this is not really where they want to be, because the way you deal with this cheese Torb comp is there are three different ways. The first way is you play Sombra. Now, this is a very difficult thing to pull off. If your team are not going to work together, right, which doesn't happen at master level, so it's not going to happen at levels below this. It does happen at GM, and it might happen at levels below, but I think there's less chance of it happening. Your team play around the health packs, you charge Sombra's EMP, you rush in, you EMP, it shuts down the Torb turret, it gets rid of the Orisa shield, and then your team dive in and kill everybody. That's the very simple counter to this. The problem is, it's extremely hard to pull that off, because, well, people generally won't do it. The easier way to counter this is to play ultra spam against this and just spam out the barrier and then subsequently the Torb turret and sort of push them back off the point. Now, if we look at the enemy's team comp here, I will pause it when I bring the score screen up again. The enemy have got a Farah and a Junkrat, so this is enough to spam. You can see they've destroyed the shield, right? This here is a critical moment. They've destroyed the shield and they've destroyed the Torb turret. Now, yes, I've got my ultimate available, and yes, I can put my turret back down and start building it, and yes, Orisa is probably going to be able to deploy her turret again, but this is a window of opportunity now. The spammers have done their job. I know they've just lost a guy, but what they should be looking to do here, especially with their Winston, is rapidly get onto the point. And this is kind of what they should be doing, right? You either go through this door here, go around the side and get onto the point. You either go around this way and get onto the point. But it needs to be timed. It needs to be timed with the destruction of the Orisa shield and the Torb turret, but generally the Orisa shield. Yes, Orisa can put a shield back up fast, but if you're spamming it out, then your team push in. It's very easy to, well, take control of the point. But again, this is a problem with team communication. It's all right me saying, oh, it's easy, you know, oh, that's great. I mean, look what's just happened. Orisa puts a barrier down. We've got the Junkrat again on a flanking mission, which has caused me to pop my ultimate. Junkrat's trying to force too much here. Like, he shouldn't really be there, and it's the second time he's done that, and he's not learning. And like I said, this is, again, a master-level game, and this is happening. And it's so easy to play these comps, especially on Volskaya, on Eichenwalde, on Horizon, on... you can even do it on Temple of Anubis. There's loads of points you can do this on, and it's just much easier to pull off than it is to counter. So what's the other way of countering this? Well... the other way involves a hero the enemy team don't have, and that is D.Va. Now, this won't actually be a viable way. You know, like what was that? That was just a kill. Like, with the turret, it's like, whatever. I think I might have hit him with a left click, and then the turret finished him off. But whatever. It's D.Va, right? So D.Va's currently got a 4-second defense matrix. This will not be a thing very soon, because D.Va's defense matrix is being reduced to 2 seconds. However, it is a thing right now, so what you could do is use D.Va with a Reinhardt or even a Winston to push very fast onto the point, lay the defense matrix over, and just push in. Because it's going to stop the turret doing damage, and it's going to stop Orisa doing damage, and then you can just sort of push in and do work. That is the way you deal with this. You have to be very decisive as a team, and you can see the enemy team are playing right into our hands here. I don't know what they're doing using Nano Boost there on the Winston. Our Zen randomly used this Transcendence, which is like, what's going on? Like, there is no pressure. Like, the key to dealing with... I mean, look at this. What is going on here? Let's just play this over. Look, what are they doing? What are these guys doing here? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're just standing outside the point. They've got a Roadhog, who is not a very great pick here. And this is a problem. Teams break down. If we look at the time now, like, what have we got here? We've got 1 minute and 3 seconds to go for the attackers. You can see we actually attack the point really fast, right? So we've got 4 minutes and 28 seconds, and we've already captured 2 points. So they're kind of disheartened, and maybe got the morale's kind of gone for this team. But this is not really what you want to do, because you're playing into the enemy's hands here. As soon as you lose any kind of team cohesion, it's all over. What you have to absolutely do is just try and keep your team calm and be, guys, we can beat this. We just need to stay together and push on to the point. That's all you've got to do. What you don't want to do is do what this team have done for the last 4 minutes, where they've just been, well, all over the place. They're not together as a unit. They're not staying together as a team. And this is causing them to have massive problems when trying to deal with this team comp. And it's their own fault. But this is a worrying trend, because it's so easy to do this. And we see this a lot. Like, I pretty much see this all the time on Horizon. I see it all the time on Volskaya. At Temple of Anubis every now and again. But I think Volskaya and Horizon, definitely Horizon, are the worst defenders. So, look at what's happening here, right? They've spammed us out a little bit. They've destroyed my turret, and they destroyed the shield. But we're managing to get it back up really quick. And again, this might be a bit of a problem with this comp, right? Where it's so easy. Like, yeah, even if they do spam out the barrier, even if they do spam out the turret, you can just build new ones really quick. It has to be destroy the barrier, destroy the turret, and then go in. And it's so hard for enemy teams to do that unless they're all in voice chat, unless they're all working together. However, what you're about to see now is kind of really bad Torb play off me. So, what we've got here is the enemy finally kind of doing what I wanted them to do. This is how you attack this point, yeah? You either go to the left or you go to the right. In this case, they're attacking on the defender's right-hand side. Look at this. There is a kill, right? So their Hanzo has killed our Mercy, who most likely had res. What we've got to do now is stop this. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to use... I'm going to pop my ulti. But you see, this doesn't really go too well. So I rush in with my ultimate, thinking it's turned me into a beast, taking loads of damage because Zarya was literally 100% charged. And then this is kind of worrying, right? So what's happened now is they've managed to take out the core of our team. But look what's going on. My turret kills Pharah. Soldier's doing a lot of work. They're not actually pushing in. They had the advantage, but they didn't push in. And that is the biggest problem. So what I just want to do here is just rewind this just to show you guys what happened again. Because this here, the enemy team should have actually won. All right, so let's just play this through again. Now imagine if they all attack very, very fast, right? What we've got here is the standard defensive setup. We're feeling pretty good. I've got my ultimate. I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be fine. Orisa's just playing a decent Orisa, spamming them out, putting the shield down. The shield's taking loads of damage there. It gets destroyed. The turret's taking damage. The turret almost gets destroyed, but the shield's back up. Now, We've got a kill on their Junkrat with our soldier. I didn't quite catch that there, but that's fine. Now, this is where it all goes wrong. Look at this. They get a kill. They have killed our Mercy, but our soldier has killed their Junkrat. So this is a 5v5, but they have basically killed the better person here. Like, killing the Junkrat was okay for our soldier. Obviously, that's removed damage. But killing that Mercy is a huge kill. Now, they have to push fast. They have to go onto the point. They are starting to push, but they're not. But look, why are they backing off? This is the like, they should not be backing off here. They should be rushing forward and just using absolutely everything. So instead, what happens is I rush forward with my ult, thinking I'm Batman. I get killed, so actually it's even better for the enemy team now, right? We've got Orisa's got a bongo bunker. Well, bongo left. Not well. I guess it's the bongo bunker if he puts his shields down. But there's a kill. Look at this, right? They demech. Just watch the kill feed, right? They demech our diva. Our soldier kills their Hanzo. Look, nothing is. They're not on the point. My turret kills Farah, which is like, lol, whatever. The turret's killed Farah. But look, they are not on the point. This is what's killing them. And now slowly but surely, they're just going to lose. Because, well, our soldier cleans up. And, yeah, that's that. So this is a problem, guys, with this team comp. It's a very easy team comp to pull off. It's very hard to counter because, well, it's not hard to counter, but you need to attack as a team. And like I said, just to quickly recap, you either, 1, play Sombra, charge EMP fast, and then bomb the point. You either, 2, get a Diva in play, or a Reinhardt and slow push. You either 3, I'm just going to pause this here because I think the video is going to finish. You either 3, get a spam comp, so you go like Junkrat, Farah, and just spam the point into Oblivion, or even get a Reaper. Reaper can be strong as well. Or number 4, you just play whatever the hell you're going to play, but please push onto the point fast. I am seeing loads of games that are resulting in defeats because teams just won't play together. Now, yeah, it's alright, like I said, me going, look guys, you need to be more communicative with your team. It kind of goes beyond that. That's why I'm making this video, because I just want to show you guys how you can deal with this. And hopefully I have in this video. I know there's been a lot of information because there are different ways of dealing with it, and it's a little bit more complex than me just going, guys, just talk to each other and then rush the point. Alright guys, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Have you got any interesting ways of dealing with this Torb Orisa cheese? If you have, then let us know in the comments below. And remember guys, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. You can join the Discord as well, which is discord.gg/UnitLost. And I will catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.